Penny Marshall, star of a TV series Laverne Shirley and director of hit films Big and A League of Their Own, has died at the age of 75. Her publicists have said Big's success made Marshall the first woman to direct a film that made more than $100 $79 at the United States box office. In 2003, she was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, along with her Laverne Shirley co-star. She is being described as a pioneer in the film-making industry. Marshall and co-star Cindy Williams starred in the 1970s Happy Days TV spin-off about two single, working women in late 1950s Milwaukee, which was a huge success. After Laverne Shirley, Marshall went on to become a producer and director, whose films included box office successes such as Big, starring Tom Hanks, and Women is Baseball comedy A League of Their Own. Her first film was the 1986 Whoopi Goldberg comedy Jumping Jack Flash. She also directed Robert De Niro and Robin Williams in Awakenings, which was nominated for 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. She did commercial movies at a time when women were not doing studio films, and so she was a pioneer in the studio movie world. Melissa Silverstein, founder of the advocacy group Women and Hollywood, told the BBC she laid the groundwork for women to make commercial movies with her success. Her legacy is going to be Laverne Shirley. It was a groundbreaking sitcom and was just revolutionary, and she transitioned from acting into directing and became a director, a full-time director. The sad thing is she did not have a longer career because of her success. I think that's a testament to how hard it was for women to get opportunities. You can count them on one hand. I just think that all the women who have come after have built their careers and their success on the pioneers of Penny Marshall, Nora Ephron, Penelope Fielding. Those are the women who blazed the trail. That success is recognized in some of her fellow celebrities and fans' comments. Actor James Wood said he was devastated by her passing. I am absolutely devastated. Penny Marshall was one of my dearest friends. I loved her, funny, warm, a true individual and remarkable talent. Reading Cars with Voice. End of Twitter post by @RealJamesWoods. Thank you, Penny Marshall, for the trails you blazed, the laughs you gave, the hearts you warmed. Pick. Twitter.com/7Key6F. End of Twitter post by @Ava. I loved her so much. Sending love to her family. Repini Pound Kilo Learn Pound Kid Family Filmmaker https://coaj0user. End of Twitter post by @Elizabeth Banks. Marshall died of complications from diabetes on Monday at her home in Hollywood Hills, California. Her publicist told Reuters news agency in a phone interview. 2 Scandinavian women tourists have been found dead in their alcove with cats to their necks, the country's interior ministry said. Both bodies were found near the town of Inlo, in the high Atlas mountain range, near the foot of North Africa's highest peak, Mount Tepco. The women, from Denmark and Norway respectively, have not yet been named. A police investigation has been launched into their deaths, the Interior Ministry statement said. A popular tourist attraction has become the latest Chinese company to show solidarity with Huawei's chief finance officer, Meng Wanzhou, who was arrested in Canada on 1 December. Shannon Mountain Scenic Park, in eastern Hainan province said it would waive the $9.65 on ticket fee for anyone carrying a Huawei phone. Miss Meng, who was given bail in Canada, faces extradition to the United States on charges of breaking Iran sanctions. Her case has upped tensions with China. Use Huawei phones, shoot grand photos on the mountain. A notice on the Shannon Park's social media account said, We wish friends around the world who support Huawei's success and bliss. The offer would last until 29 December. The South China Morning Post reported, but it was met with some criticism among China's social media users, who claimed it was discriminatory. Huawei phone owners are being offered other enticements to can get a
20%
discount at a door in Beijing, seen in Beijing, bring a Huawei phone and get
20%
off. Similar to this story we covered yesterday, https
co/pic
Twitter
com
Secretary of End of Twitter post by @luoshengji. At least one firm has threatened to penalize anyone buying Apple products. A few days ago, Manpad Shenzhen-based LED display manufacturer offered subsidies to any employees buying Huawei phones. It also pledged to fine anyone who bought an Apple iPhone. As prosecutors allege, Ms. Meng
46
used a Huawei subsidiary called Skycom to evade sanctions on Iran between 2009 and 2014. They also allege she publicly misrepresented Skycom as being a separate company from Huawei, and that she deceived banks about the true relationship between the two companies. Ms. Meng, who is the daughter of Huawei's founder, has denied any wrongdoing and said she will contest the allegations. Life of Huawei's high-flying errors. The United States has been investigating the Chinese telecoms giant, the world's second-largest smartphone maker, since 2016, believing that it used Skycom to bring United States manufacturing equipment and millions of dollars in transactions to Iran in violation of sanctions. Ms. Meng's detention comes amid an increasingly acrimonious trade dispute between Washington and Beijing. China is angry at her detention, saying she has not violated any laws. Beijing has threatened severe consequences unless Canada releases the executive. Since her arrest, 2 Canadians, a former diplomat and a businessman, have been detained in China on suspicion of harming national security. As President Donald Trump said last week that he might intervene in the U.S. Justice Department's case against Ms. Meng if it would serve national security interests. I'll help achieve a trade deal with China if I think it's good for what will be certainly the largest trade deal ever made, which is a very important thing. What's good for national security? I would certainly intervene if I thought it was necessary, he told Reuters news agency. Canada reacted by urging Mr. Trump not to politicize the situation. Our extradition partners should not seek to politicize the extradition process or use it for ends other than the pursuit of justice. Foreign Minister Chrystia Freeland said, a popular tourist attraction has become the latest Chinese company to show solidarity with Huawei's chief finance officer, Meng Wanzhou, who was arrested in Canada on 1 December. Shannon Mountain Scenic Park in eastern Henan Province said it would waive the
$9 40 65
yuan ticket fee for anyone carrying a Huawei phone. Ms. Meng, who was given bail in Canada, faces extradition to the United States on charges of breaking Iran sanctions. Her case has upped tensions with China. Use Huawei phones. Shoot grand photos on the mountain. A notice on the Shannon Park, its social media account said, we wish friends around the world who support Huawei's success and bliss. The offer would last until 29 December. The South China Morning Post reported, but it was met with some criticism among China's social media users, who claimed it was discriminatory. Huawei phone owners are being offered other enticements too. They can get a 20% discount at a border in Beijing. Seen in Beijing, bring a Huawei phone and get
20%
off. Similar to this story we covered yesterday, https Cisco QUXL19YPQLPIC. Twitter. Sokolov. End of Twitter post by @Luoshanti. At least one firm has threatened to penalize anyone buying Apple products. A few days ago, Manpati Shanshan-based LED and display manufacturer offered subsidies to any employees buying Huawei phones. It also pledged to fine anyone who bought an Apple iPhone. United States prosecutors alleged Ms. Mang
46
used a Huawei subsidiary called Skycom to evade sanctions on Iran between 2009 and 2014. It also alleged she publicly misrepresented Skycom as being a separate company from Huawei, and that she deceived banks about the true relationship between the two companies. Ms. Nang, who is the daughter of Huawei's founder,